Hi guys, I'm PowerDF. I've hit legend the most times in 2K history. I'm already at level 40 and 1 star on my way to legend. And in this video, I'm gonna show you all the secrets to how you can rep up the fastest and most effectively and break down how the new rep system works. And I have timestamps in the description if you guys want to find a specific person. We're gonna break down how to hit legend fast. We're gonna break down how to get your season levels fast and everything you should do to do this at the fastest pace humanly possible. But let's get into it. Yo, what's up guys? It is PowerDF back with another video. Now, we have a very special video for you guys today. As you guys can see, I'm level 40. I already have 1 star to legend right here towards my grind. And I'm 99 overall. So a lot of people have been asking me how to rep up fast in NBA 2K23, how to level up, and even how to get 99 overall. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to rep up fast, breaking it all down for you, how to hit legend. And later this week, we're going to break down how to get 99 overall and the badges and how I did that very quickly. But first thing you guys need to understand about the rep system, because this is a completely new rep system. And a lot of you guys assume it's just like last year. Legend and the season system, levels, so they have the level season system, the season prizes, level 1 through 40. They're completely separate entities. So this is the level system, and this is the legend prize system where you're gonna be able to hit legend. But what I mean by that, and it's completely separate, is you can be legend and never hit level 40 in a season. You can be level 40 every season, and you can never hit legend. Those are both physically possible. And it's not like last year where, oh, you just hit level 44 times and you get legend. No, it's not like that. So I'm gonna explain to you guys what you need to do to accomplish each of the categories. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with like the legend system. I'm gonna break that down, and then I'm gonna go over to the levels and how you can get your levels really fast. First thing for legend is, we don't know exactly what the legend reward is, but they have said that the legend reward is going to give you a performance boost, so maybe as like extra badges or extra attributes, and it's going to give you a cosmetic thing, which could be anything from like a tiger, a parrot, or any kind of cool item or something like that. But we don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's going to give you a performance boost, and it's going to give you a cosmetic item. So you have to complete these 4 objectives, and you get a star when you complete each of them. I completed 1 of them. So first one is score 100,000 in the city pro-am or direct game. So you just play the game, you'll see your points go up, and 100,000 points is actually a lot. So if you're not ready, you should probably not even go for legend if you're not willing to play the game a ton, because this is 100,000 points is crazy. But if you're trying to get 100,000 points and you don't have as much time, but you really want to hit legend, my recommendation is to play the 1v1 court. The 1v1 court stage, you can get all 20 points, 21 points, and if you can get it in way less games than if you were playing 2s or 3s. But they all count, but 1v1 court is definitely probably the best way to get these 100,000 points. Now, second is play 500 games at GOAT level. This is the easiest one if you just win. So you can actually click A on any of these menus. So you click A, and then it brings you to casual, hooper, baller, pro, GOAT. You see, I'm already at the highest level. So once you just win a lot in park or rec and you go up to GOAT level, probably the easiest way to get the GOAT level is to win games in rec. But if you lose, see, rec helps you a lot. Park will move you slowly up, and if you lose, you'll go slowly down. But rec, you'll jump up really fast. But the problem with rec is, if you lose, you go down a lot. So what I would recommend is, if you're good in rec and you have a good rec squad, play rec, get the GOAT level, and then play park when you're at GOAT level to get to the 500 games in GOAT. And that'll be an easy objective. I feel like everybody can complete over the year, right? 500 games in the entire year. Like, you guys can do that. Next one is season quest. You can click A, and you can see right here, I'm gonna show you guys the one I completed. You see I have 2 out of 12 already. You have 4 season quests this season. So there will never be a first legend before the first 3 seasons, guys. So here it is. These are the ones I haven't completed. So the ones I haven't completed are Rec Rat. You have to win 100 rec games in this season. Like, that's crazy. That's why people ask me, why are you playing rec with a squad? Because I gotta complete this objective. And next one is 1,300 points in the rec. I have 300 out of 1,300. The thing about this rec one is, if you make the other team quit out, you don't get progress for this. So if you see me in the rec, don't quit out of the game, guys, because this is, if you don't get any progress if they quit out of the game. So I've made a lot of people quit out, and I probably won way more rec games than this. And 300 and 1,300, that's not too hard. You'll probably get that in the course of, if you're trying to win 100 games, that's pretty easy. And you also get rewards like rec arm sleeves, VC from doing this. Now, the ones I completed 2 of them. So I'm going to show you guys the one I completed just in the course of this right quickly. First is Triple Threat. This was a season one. In 150 games, you have to win, which is easy. 50, you have to win in 3v3. 50, you have to win in 2v2. And all these, look, you see all these quests. You have to win 100 rec games. You have to win 2v2 and 3v3. If you're not good at winning or you're losing your games, these quests are going to be extremely hard to do. But so I checked that off. I won 50 on 3v3, 50 2v2, and 150 total. And the other one, there's one more. And there was one more I want to show you guys that I finished for the season. Walking bucket. This is it right here. To score 3,000 points in the affiliation. But the key things for this season quest, this is where you guys really have to pay attention and not mess up, is you have to go talk to the people before they even start counting. So a lot of people think they're getting these quests without even looking at them. You have to go talk to a person, and a woman or a man, and they will give you what the quest is. So if you don't go talk to these people, you're not getting any credit for them. So go to these quests for the season quest and just talk to the people. So even if you're not hitting legend or anything, at least you're moving towards something. So I highly recommend talk to the people. Now, last thing is earn prizes around 20 events in the city. You see I have one because I played in mobile and I got my 40 laps and I got my mobile rewards. But all you have to do is, I'm wondering, like, is it only like raffles and mobile events? Like if I play Club 2K, do I get one? I have to test that out, guys. But basically you have to get some kind of reward in 20 different events in the city. So once you get that, that's how you complete it. So that's all the objectives. I feel like we'll probably get our first legend probably around like December or January, in my kind of like opinion. But it's going to be hard. It's not going to be as many legends as last year. Not everybody in the park is going to be a legend. Now, if we're talking about step 2, the season system, the season level system. So this is what a lot of people go for. If you don't want to go for legend, you can still get prizes by just like playing the game. You can see the level 40 is a 4-seater golf cart, and this is going to change every season. New season is going to be new rewards. And you scroll down, you get some My Team rewards, which I might actually try My Team because I get so many rewards just by playing the game and leveling up my season. So you get a clear face mask. There's a lot of rewards even like at a smaller level. So even if you don't get the 40, you'll get something, you know? And you can still progress the legend. So if you don't hit 40, it's not a big deal if you don't even want the 40 reward. So the key thing to move up to the levels is you play games and it's your teammate grade, guys. Teammate grade is what's going to help you move faster. Now, you guys probably wondering, okay, so how do I get a high teammate grade? So we're going to break down some games, like what I do to get a high teammate grade. But before we go over that, we're going to go over some locations. All right, guys, so I'm going in here to the travel stations where you can travel across the city like really, really fast. And I'm going to go to the block. And the block is like the central for a lot of the places you can play. So I want to go here so I can show you guys. Now, stage, if you're just trying to get high teammate grade, this is sweats. This is if you want to get VC. I wouldn't be trying to farm teammate grade or trying to level up fast in the stage. This is like you can play and you can get a high teammate grade, but that's not the key place you want to go. Now, the theater, this is a new place. These events change like every week. You see they have 3v3 assist bonus, 4v4 park, double alleys. They have a 2v2 park and no squad. So you can go in here and nobody will have a squad if you just want to play random. And this is really good. If you don't have teammates, and I do this all the time, if you don't have teammates, go in the theater and just play. And this is a very good place if you just want to continue repping up and getting teammate grades, especially 2s. Now, the breakdown, the 2s is always the best for teammate grade. And the reason for that is there's only 2 people on the court. It's easy to do things. Every action is magnified. If you're on 3s, you may not be doing something the entirety of the game. And the same thing for like 4s or something like that. But 5s, rec is really good just because it's a lone game and it's very easy to get a high teammate grade over the lone game. So the modes you should definitely play is 2v2, 2v2 park probably, or you can do theater if you don't have a teammate, or 5v5 rec or pro-am is probably going to be the best. And you guys can see here, this is pro-am 3v3 or 5v5. I wouldn't play 3v3 if you're trying to get rep really fast though. I'm trying to tell you, it's not really good for that. But you go to the different parks and you can either play, there's the rec center right here. This block is the key for everything. So the rec center right there, and you have the different parts. It doesn't matter which one you play on this year, guys. It's not like you level up slower by playing in a certain one. I know in previous years, so you left your park, you don't wrap up as fast. But I prefer to play in Wildcats and Northside Knights because that's where it seems like you get the most games. Especially in Wildcats. I swear, bro, like no offense to people that are Wildcats, but it seems like everybody that plays in the Wildcats is just trash. And I like the Northside Knights because 2v2 courts are right in the center. So it's like it's easy for people to see where like the games are. But you can also play threes, because threes has like a random port and everything. So now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna show you guys some gameplays. I want to show you guys and I want to break down what specific things you do in game to get a high teammate grade. Okay guys, like I said, 2s is the best for just repping up because of teammate grade, and they end it really fast. So 2s or 5s, but if you're gonna play on 2s, what I do is, because I mainly play 2s, I'll play 5s and rec sometimes, but sometimes I just get bored. And if you don't have a good squad, it's gonna mess you up, because if you lose, you don't get good rep like that. You'll get some rep, but you won't get good rep unless you win. It's just easier probably to win on 2s and get a good 2 squad, because you just need one other person. But the actions on offense that are gonna give you high teammate grade are gonna be setting screens, screen to score. So if I set a screen and my teammate scores off that, that's gonna give me a little boost. Assist, if I pass to somebody, then assists are really good. So what we like to do is just pass a lot on our team, because the person making the assist will get a teammate grade boost, and the person who scores off the assist will get a teammate grade boost. And obviously things like greening your shot, if you green a shot, it actually makes your teammate grade goes up. If you get a rebound, it makes your teammate grade goes up. Think of anything almost you get a stat on, it's gonna make your teammate grade go up. But you can't play around, because what makes your teammate grade go down on offense is going to be a turnover. If you get the ball stolen from you, or a bad shot selection too can make your teammate grade down. If you shoot in somebody's face, or you make a bad pass, you get it ripped or you get stolen. So turnovers and bad shot selections are the main things in offense. Now on defense, because a lot of people don't pay attention on defense, if you leave your man open, you get something called a defensive breakdown. And all of this I'm talking about, you can see it in the top right while you're playing the game. So there should be, in the top right, it's going to show like everything that's adding or lowering your teammate grade. You can see your teammate grade in the top right, and at the bottom it's going to show like what kind of stats that's adding to it or lowering it. So you'll see like defensive breakdown, or you'll see like tip pass. So a lot of the good things in defense is you can get tip pass. Tip pass will raise your teammate grade. If you get a steal, it's going to raise your teammate grade. Just good shot contest will raise your teammate grade. Sometimes even if they score on you, if you just contested them well, then that's going to raise your teammate grade. So it's basic stuff really. Like play good defense, play good offense, and your teammate grade will be up. You want to be like kind of involved in the play, and that's why 2s is like really good, and even 5s. Because if you're just like sitting corner the entire time, you're not gonna have a high teammate grade. Someone that's setting screens, or they're scoring the ball, or you know what I mean, they're doing stuff in the game. Now it kind of reminds me, it's like 2K17 rep system, but it's like improved, you know. So in 2K17, guards couldn't really get a high teammate grade, but you can get a high teammate grade easily, whether you're a guard or a center. It really doesn't matter as long as you play the right way. So that's what I would recommend for the season rep. Now the last thing, guys, I want to break down, or I want to show you guys, is these events. Because for the season rep, a huge thing is just, if you go to season events, take advantage of these double rep events, because that's key too. Teammate grade and everything, that's going to take you really far, but you want to get 2x XP in the rec, that's so huge. All these other events like ruffles, that's double, even though 4s is not really good. So if you're doing like ruffles, 4s, even if it's double rep, it's not really helping you that much, because you want to have 2s or rec, to be honest with you. But I've also noticed, and I've seen this because I tested it out, if there's an event in the park, like the physical park, like they had the 2K day park event, if you put an XP token on there, it stacks. So you can probably go to like a park event in here, you can put your 2x XP token, and you can get 4x every single game, and that's going to really make you fly. So that's something to keep in mind if you guys are playing a lot and you guys are going for a season XP, or you want to level. But I feel like level 40 is really achievable. It took me about like 500, 600 games. But if you only hark the double rep events, I feel like you can even do it in less. But I feel like it's really achievable to hit level 40 if you want to. But don't force it, because you don't really get anything for it unless you want that reward. So if you want the level 40 reward, go ahead and get it. But don't feel like you have to grind for level 40, because you really don't. It doesn't help you to legend. Like I said, you can hit legend without hitting level 40. So I hope I helped you guys. I tried to break down everything, you know what I mean, the best we could. And if you have any questions about rep or levels or legend grinding below, I'll be reading the comments. I'll try to reply to everybody. And I appreciate you guys. If you haven't, I had a lit video, me versus Nate, that's the #1 rep. It was hype. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. But otherwise, we are out.